Okay, and we are recording.
Oh, we are now?
Yes, we are.
Can't slag anyone off now.
No.
Can't say that.
Can we not say
As
that?
if you're slagging someone. Oh, no, you can say that. I don't.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't quality control people's words. But now, welcome to another episode of Why We're Not Recording This. And today I'm joined by Savage and Gaskin.
Yeah!
How are we, people? How are we?
We've had a great day. We've been on the radio today.
Yeah.
As you can see.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we are in your stomping ground. Yeah.
Busy week because we've got lots. We're just kind of like finishing off our events, basically.
All right, okay. When you say finishing off, what does that entail?
So I have this Friday Predo's EP launch, but by the time this will air, the big announcement will have dropped. So I want to leave this year with a bang.
Okay.
I'm either going to leave this year with a controversy or a big announcement, or both.
I see both.
Keep it spicy.
Yeah, I feel like it could just go either way right now. But no, Gaskin, what's good, man? Yeah. Quick one. How long have you all been working together?
A year. October to October now.
So we met
before that, yeah.
We met in October, but we started working together March this year. Our first show together was March.
Ah.
So we met, and obviously we did a few trials, but our actual first show was March. So it's less than, we've known each other for a year, but we've worked together less than a year, but we've had a great time.
Okay, so like actually...
Tell them we've had a great time.
We've had a great time. That's right, guys. Angela had a great time.
But no, I guess before we even get into it, because you talk about the Source Radio.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. So tell me about the Source Radio, actually. Like, what is it?
So we put it together as a collective. We got offered a radio show, funny enough, at Jaya's Next Gen event, which connects so many creatives. Yeah. We were offered a show by Pi Radio. It made sense for obviously me and Gaskin because Savage PNP's official DJ could not run the ship without him. The ship would sink without DJ Gaskin. But because it was found at Jaya's event, we loved Jaya. We were like, why don't we all like do it as a collective?
Right.
So that's how it's been running at the minute. And so far, so good. We're having a great time. We've all got matching energy, so it's great. Yeah,
so is the collective sort of music orientated, or is there other aspects to it?
No, it's everything, to be fair. We've got DJs, we have, obviously Jay does film, so we try and bring people in, we're trying to bring people in that are from her background. Okay. Obviously we have a few members that left, but when they were there, we were talking about their industry as well, which was within hospitals and like nurse and healthcare and stuff like that. And then obviously me as an all-rounder, not only DJ, but going from university, from doing other things and stuff like that, and then coming into this type of creative scene. So we've got a bit of everything, to be fair. And
we're homing in as well on content creators, because to crack the algorithm is so hard.
So hard.
But they know how to do it, and it is a transferable skill that you can take as a musician, a DJ. So we will be tapping into a few more of them. Make sure you lock in.
Yeah, because I guess it's down to, can you make content that's actually sort of engaging?
Yes,
Okay, I hear that. So, let's take it back to PNP.
Yes.
What is Savage PNP?
So it is Savage Productions and Promotions. Many people give it many names, but that is the official name that we did it. And the reason is because we have so many layers. We produce events, we promote artists, we promote events. So we kind of, I don't know why I say we, because it was me that started.
I mean, it's got your name in it, Savage PNP.
Me and all my 7 personalities got together and had a brainstorm.
In one room? Could you believe it? In one room?
In one room. It was a very mentally unstable day. And I was like, I've done events since I was 19.
All right, okay.
Went to Ibiza, was absolutely feral, lived there, started there. Then I was a wedding planner, did corporate events, did festivals, always loved music, because how can you not? And was like, I just really want to bring my passion to life. I thought, what have I got to lose? Because I say to everyone, like, failure and embarrassment is just a temporary emotion, but the feeling of, I wish I'd have at least give it a go will last with you forever. So, there's 3 layers. There's the showcases up and down the country. We've got, at the minute, Bristol, London, Liverpool, Manchester, Glasgow as the roster. So we get artists from each city, underground, grassroots, whoever performs the best on the stage and also ticket-wise, because we can reinvest the money into them, goes on tour. Then we have the artists who I kind of like at that next level of headline shows. We do tours for them, and then we've got the artists that I manage as well. So I stay busy.
Yeah, I hear that.
Very.
So, Gaskin, do you primarily just focus on the radio, or do you venture outside?
Oh no, I do a lot of work. To be fair,
Same words. Same words.
I'm busy, but he is busy.
Yeah, no, I do a lot of work. I've got residencies in Liverpool. Obviously, work down in Manchester with Jaya, Savage, and then obviously my own type of freelancing work that I do. London with you.
Yes.
Looking to go back to do my own stuff, and then hopefully going abroad next year.
We've got a few things that we're working on in the pipeline.
Oh, interesting. So when you say your own stuff, what does that look like? Or what are those adventures?
It looks like chaos. It does look like chaos. I'm not going to lie to you because I can't work in a stable environment. I think that's why we're so good with each other. Like everything has to be...
You've got 7 personalities as well.
I think I
You need a bit of chaos.
A few
It's a
more,
basic board
but
meeting.
But yeah, I'm literally working pretty much everything. I have 2 days off a week. And I work Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I have obviously my 2 days to myself, but that's still work. I have phone calls, I have new music to catch up on. The DJ world, you know what I mean?
Okay. And what music genre does that exist in?
So I multi-genre DJ. Don't watch that. Don't watch that.
Reload.
As I said, it's been a long week.
Try again.
Multi-genre DJ.
There we go. Hit the nail on the head. But Afro beats, I'm a piano, rap, hip hop. To be fair, I mainly play most mainstream stuff, but as we figured out, I can also do other things. Ended up doing Molly J's album.
Album launch, yes.
Right. As in DJing the album or actually producing?
No, actually DJing the
actual
album
launch,
and then obviously
yeah.
my
Oh,
own
right,
stuff.
yeah,
But
yeah.
obviously with that, it comes with, you get asked to do certain things, and I was asked to play a certain type of genre, which I had never done
So it's almost
before.
like you've got to execute the assignment.
Yeah, literally.
She's French, so she's like, can you play some French music? Gaskin just being
Gotta go
the
research.
absolute top tier DJ and professionalist, where it was like, absolutely. There's your one compliment for the day.
Yeah, how did you find that, like, in terms of the research? Like, when it's not necessarily your set, but you gotta play into sort of, let's say, the assignment.
The research side of it is actually quite exciting because obviously it opens my mental log of music up to new stuff. But I'm not gonna lie, I didn't actually do any research. I found a French playlist and I listened to maybe the first 5-10 seconds of the song.
Yeah.
And if it had a good bass, like if the song kept me there.
So it's
then I
like,
would
if you find the bounce, then you know.
Yeah, then I put it in a catalogue and I was like, okay, sweet, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get this, and I get this. Funny enough, I actually downloaded all those on the train from Liverpool to Manchester. Didn't play a single song. I'd heard 5-10 seconds of it. Went straight into the show and shelled off the whole set.
I feel like when I am a big on preparation and organisation, I feel like just saying that, it like gives me anxiety.
It's like,
but you still smashed it.
To be fair, I am big on preparation. It's the fact that I was working every single day up, and I was doing nights as well, so I wasn't finished until like 4 or 5 in the morning, and then I was like, it was a last minute call. You actually asked me to come and do it.
Because she does have her own DJ, but you called in sick.
Right, okay,
sick. One of them coughing down the phone.
Yeah.
DJ says,
Just
we
make
love
sure.
you, really.
So make sure
That's a violation.
Meanwhile, we're not slagging anyone else.
I love when people do that when they ring me and say they're sick and they start off by coughing. I'm like, oh, you really got your point across.
Yeah,
Well done.
How else are you gonna sell it? Like, I mean, you gotta cough just to make sure you emphasize.
I'm sending pictures, me. Look
Yeah.
my nose all dribbly.
Yeah.
Dripping over.
Molly had worked with Gaskin at the Undisclosed, which is the showcase that we do in Manchester. So I said, listen, Gaskin's going to jump in. She was like, I absolutely love Gaskin. Shelled it. We had so many rave reviews. The actual security of the venue that we're at had to physically get people to leave because we were having too much of a good time. We didn't want to leave. We were the party, the after party, and all the parties.
Quite similar to Cupra, because I remember for Hazel's launch, they said, we close at 11 o'clock. I looked at the time, dude, it's 12:30.
Do you know what it is? If we're having a good time as promoters, and if the venues are making a lot of money, the doors ain't shutting, are they?
Yeah, that's one thing that I've noticed. Like, if the money's still coming in, then no one's closing. But yeah, like, what got you into it? Like, in terms of the PNP? I mean, we're gonna get to the next gen and everything else in the collective. But what actually prompted you to actually work with artists? Because it's different from wedding planning.
Yes, no, definitely. So there was an artist that asked me to do a album launch for him. He wanted to showcase his new music in London.
Right.
And I took the opportunity as kind of like, you know when your stars align and it's like something you've always wanted to do and then you're given an opportunity.
Yeah.
And I was like, right, okay, I got the venue straight away, got an alcohol sponsor straight away because working with alcohol, doing activations and contracts is something that it's something that I do anyway. So all that was smooth sailing. And then I realised he could pull numbers, but not enough to fit this venue.
Right.
So I rang, wasn't even a friend, right? It was just someone who I had on social media. Okay. I reached out to them and they worked at Ministry of Sound. And I was like, hi, I know we don't know each other, but listen, I've got this concept, I've got the venue, I've got the drink sponsor. I just need a few more artists if you want to recommend anyone. Just would love your input. Obviously, he's a big dog. He doesn't need to be replying to someone on his DMs. But this is why I say to people, like, always ask for help because everyone along the way has asked for help.
You don't take.
Yeah, literally. People in my DMs all the time. And if I don't have the answers, I will point them in the right direction because never take for granted that no one can do it by themselves. I don't care. Like, everyone gets help on the way. And it's so important to help each other. So, yeah, he gave me some recommendations of names. I did my first lineup. Literally left London, just drove straight back to Manchester the next day. Like, didn't stop because I had somewhere to be the next day. And by the time I'd got to Manchester, I had a business partner from Manchester, a venue, artists all in my DMs, like, can we do a Manchester show? And I thought, I might just do this, like, between Manchester and London.
Right. So, like you said, things just aligned to some extent.
Just grew and grew and grew. Because what I was saying to you before, one of the most important things in this industry that I don't think people do enough is they don't listen to each other. Like, as a promoter, you can't do an artist showcase that isn't valuable to artists. So when they were like, we want shows that go on tour, I was like, I've got a big mouth, I could do this. And then
I can talk, I can sell things,
The rest is history.
So PNP, that's production, and you mentioned Molly earlier. What's the relation, if I may put it like that?
So, can I just say, Molly J is an absolute dream to work with. Like, I work with a lot of artists, which, no offence, but talent got them in a room that character could not keep them. They were hard work, they were lazy.
That's an interesting statement, actually. Sorry.
Yeah, well, it's true. So, like, they just didn't... There's a lot of talented people that don't realise talent's just one layer of it. You've got to be passionate, you've got to be driven, you've got to have a really strong work ethic to make this work. And you know what, it's a full-time job believing in yourself. Waking up every day and think, yeah, I am getting told that I'm no good or I'm average on this, and just keep ploughing. So Molly came to one of my Manchester shows because she'd been at a studio in Manchester and was like, cause she's based in London. She's like, I want to do a London show. And I was like, listen, our next London show, like, there wasn't even 5 minutes spare, because in London, if you go over, you can get fined with venues. They're quite cutthroat. And then she rang me about 5 times. She was really persistent to the point I was like, this girl keeps fucking ringing me. And then I was like, rang my business partner and was like, this girl called Molly J keeps ringing me. She wants to be on the show. And he was like, no, she's mega. I'll cut one of my tracks, which I think was very good. Alexander Sarafis, shout out. He was like, I'll cut one of my tracks. We'll put her on, give her one song. One song, she blew me away. Since then, we did an actual show in London. She got on a festival lineup with a record label. I asked her manager. We did a UK tour. We've done an album launch, and we've got a lot to come next year.
Ooh, okay.
So we've been busy. I've only managed her since February. So what's that like? About 8 months, would you say?
Yeah, 8 months. Yeah, 8 months.
Been busy.
Oh, wow. Okay, Because you kind of briefed me in terms of what's going on next year. It sounds quite exciting. Because I know someone who might be involved somehow, some way. But, making any announcement. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing.
Remember that NDA I made you sign?
True that. But now, Gaskin, back to you. What got you into DJing?
That is a great question.
Cheers.
You're welcome. A lot of things, really. I've always enjoyed listening to music. Like, I could be sat, like, I used to sit in class and just have an iPod and...
Yeah, one of them ones.
No. I was a little good boy. No, to be fair, I was an evil... Like, I wasn't an evil kid, but, like, I was just mischievous, innit? Like, school wasn't for me. I was more, like, hands-on, so... Music was like my freedom to take me away from the classroom, from doing things that I didn't like doing, like English. or maths. And science.
All the subjects.
Most of the
geography.
most of the stuff you need, I didn't like it.
Yeah.
But so, and I used to dance when I was younger as well.
Oh, right, okay.
Get this secret from me. We're definitely going to get him as a backing
There's
dancer.
all this people walking behind the deck.
This is new information. You're going to be in a music video. You just heard it here first.
Yeah, had my rosettes and everything. I used to do it with my cousin, actually, Leo. We used to...
You get it from me as well. I don't even know you. You're just imposters in my life. I don't even know you anymore.
Yeah, and then obviously sport took over my life. Did sport, and then I was down. I was down at my cousin's one time, and he had bought decks, and I was like, oh, cool, because he used to DJ before me. So I was like, can I just have a little mess about, do this, do that? Yeah. So I had a mess about, thought nothing of it, got back to my sports, and then it was this year, during COVID, last lockdown, I was like, I messaged him, I was like, yo, this is my last, I think it's £200. I was like, do I buy decks or do I get some food?
Yeah.
And he was like,
what type of food? No,
just like
survival. What he went with.
Anyways,
don't worry about that. Yeah, so he was like my bad influence, but also good. He was like, yeah, just go grab the decks. So I went Argos, grabbed the decks, came home, downloaded software.
Yeah.
Started messing about, and then I just became addicted to it.
Right. Okay.
I ended up just doing it in my room, and then obviously life took over. I was working like 2-3 jobs whilst I was in uni. And it came to like this year, and I was like, I don't really want to work for people anymore. Like I'm done with it. I've done hospitality my whole life. I'm sick of it. I need something new. So then I became addicted to it again, and I finished work at like 2 in the morning. I come home, DJ. I go to like, people be having like pre-drinks and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, let me bring my speakers, let me bring my decks, we'll come, we'll do the whole thing. Started off that way. And then I got a call one time whilst I was in work. It was my cousin, he was like, yo, do you remember Savage? And I was like, you mean the crazy lady?
Listen, I can't confirm or deny which personality is that one, but...
He was like, the crazy one,
the crazy lady from the show that I came to, he was like, yeah, that one. I said, yeah, I remember, I couldn't forget it really.
She left an
impression.
He was like, she's looking for a DJ and I put your name forward. And I was like, okay. At this point, the only place I DJ'd was at a house party in my bedroom.
Right, okay.
Told a little porcupine, I was like, yeah, I've DJ'd here, there and everywhere.
You can lie to get yourself through the door, I ain't mad about that.
Okay.
So
noted. Just lie sometimes.
We met up down in Manchester for Hums, which I was meant to do, but I ended up having something else lined up.
No, because we were meant to do that. There was a festival, but then we had to switch it.
And then I've been with Savage ever since.
Crazy lady ever since.
Ooh, interesting. So what was that transition like from DJing, I guess, in the bedroom / the home is the house parties to then DJing in front of complete strangers?
It's the same. I mean, I don't know. Maybe for me, but like, I've always been a very social person.
Right. Okay.
So becoming the main person in the room was nothing new to me.
Okay, cool.
Not to sound cocky or big-headed, but like it was nothing new to me. So like, I just took it as, okay, there's more people. Let's see how much more fun I can have. And we have a lot of fun.
Yeah. Okay. Do you know, that's one thing that I would say about our collective is, if you're not having fun, what's the point in doing it? Like, literally, the creative scene, there isn't massive amounts of money, you know yourself. So you literally need to be building a network that's loyal, that shows up for you, and you also just need to be having a good time.
Yeah, that's true, actually. Like, the fun bit is quite important because it's what wakes you up in the morning. You don't want to wake up dreading it, and then it's like, you might as well just go to work, if that's the case.
Yeah.
What made you pick him? Because it sounds like there was...
So I rang Leo, which is Gaskin's cousin, who...
The dancer.
Well, apparently...
Well, we did it as kids.
I didn't realise I was working with Step Up, but I will be getting them for music videos.
We actually did a bit of Step Up to it. We did do a little choreography.
I'm going to track this content down, honestly. These rosettes. So Leo rang me. No, I rang Leo. because he was the media part of our live events, and I just said, like, listen, I'm looking for a DJ that can be like the official Savage PNP DJ that can take on tour with me and I can build something with, because we knew eventually we was going to be getting into radio and all the touring opportunities with artists, stuff like that. I just need someone who is a good DJ and reliable that I like, which sounds so easy. So difficult to find these three things.
As soon as you get in the room with someone,
these three things can. And I was like, I'm going to put a post out. Will you share it? And he said, well, before you do, can I mention?
He got first dibs.
Yeah, he's like, can I just mention my cousin? I said, just fire me a mix over, but. I was like, guys, your family, he's probably going to get the job. Anyway, sent the mix over and his fake CV of a club nights that he hadn't done. And I was like, sold, because it was a really good mix. Yeah. One thing I will say about Gaskin is I have never seen growth in someone like I have done the last 12 months. Like, his talent has just skyrocketed. It was in a good place anyway, because obviously one of my things is scouting talent.
Yes.
So I can see someone's potential, but I never thought it was going to be at this level this quickly. Everyone loves working with him. Everyone wants to work with him. He's not even would you say even DJing 12 months? You've quit your full-time job. Yeah. Because he's getting that many bookings. There are not many people that can say that.
No.
No, it's not common.
You know what's crazy about that phone call? As soon as that phone call finished, I finished work and it was my friend's birthday. So I went out, obviously.
DJ set, right?
No, so it's crazy. So I went out and they'd hired a venue who brought their own DJs. And my friends like Afro beats, like hip hop, rap. So I went there and they were playing house music. And I was like, what's going on with the music? Like, what's going on with the music? It's a bit weird. He's like, he said a lot of bad words I'll not repeat, but he was like, so we ended up
already incriminated.
We ended up speaking to the promoter, and I lived 2 seconds away from this club. So he went up to the promoter and was like, like my boy DJs, can they come on? Because like, I paid this and you haven't come what I've asked for. Yeah. Me, I thought nothing. I thought, joking, whatever. And she comes up to me and goes, you the DJ? I go, yeah. Sat in my bedroom and DJ. I don't DJ. I was like, yeah. She was like, okay, how long is it going to take to get your stuff? I said, it'd take me 2 seconds. I live 2 seconds away. Got my stuff, plugged in, played. The man loved it. I got a phone call the next day off a random number. I was like, hello? They were like, are you right, mate? Excuse me, who's this? I have no clue who you are. They were like, oh, yeah. You did a good set last night. I said, yeah, again, you're not telling me who you are. Like, I don't know who you are. They're like, oh, I'm the owner of the club.
Oh, right.
And I was like, oh, right, okay. You okay? Like, how can I help you?
Say more words.
And he was like, oh, yeah, like, we enjoyed your set last night. Like, we need someone like you that can bring what you bring. And I was like, thank you so much. That means a lot. He doesn't know that was my first ever gig.
He is going to now.
Damn it. Too late now.
Oh, well, it is what it is. And he was like, oh, do you want to come play for us every weekend and get paid? And I was like, you know what? That's exactly what I want to do. Yeah. And then from there, I've literally just flown. Literally just flown.
I'm a big believer in stars align.
I was just going to say that.
Sometimes it is confidence and manifesting these things as well.
Confidence. What's the difference between confidence and, I guess, ego?
Everyone in the creative scene's got a slight ego.
You have to.
Yeah, you have to. Like, it's, like I say, it's a full-time job believing in yourself. But some people just don't have respect. Yeah, and I think that's the difference with confidence and ego. And when I say respect, it's using your manners when you talk to people, because manners cost nothing. There's literally no reason why you shouldn't. And it's also respecting other people's craft. Yeah. So obviously you will have the star of the show who people have come to see, but there's a huge behind the scenes team that without them would not be, your show wouldn't exist.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
so it's all within having that mutual respect and playing to each other's strengths. Like me and Gaskin very early on realised our strengths, and we just make a joke about it. Yeah. Like, I was like, when I said to you, I've said a few things, and he's going, he goes, you know I'm not going to do that because my way's better. And I go, yeah, I can tell by your face.
But to be fair, that sounds healthy as well. Yeah. And also, like, not you trying to conform or to think, they're like, okay, then I'll do it, but really doesn't sit right.
No, communication is key. Like, honestly, you don't have no communication, you're going nowhere. No. It's gonna be chaos, but not the chaos we like. It's gonna be the hardest thing ever.
Yeah. So I think respect is the huge thing, because to make someone the pop star, hip hop star, whatever star that they want to be, no one has done it without a team.
That's true.
You're only as good as the team that you've got behind you.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's true. So where does Pi Radio or Source come into play? Because it looks like you kind of pulling the strings in the background, but then where does the radio station then come into play?
Wider exposure, I guess. Yeah. Like it gives us.
So it was intentional. Like
yeah.
That.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So it gives us the opportunity to connect with everyone, pretty much. Like the global. I think they do here in places in Africa.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
so,
yeah. There's Pi Radio South Africa actually.
Yeah.
So it gives us new listeners. People can see what we do. They even run a TikTok during things, so we can interact with people as well.
Right.
Yeah. And it's just a case of, with us doing nationwide shows, it gives us another layer to get people exposure, because obviously the artists play in the cities, they get touring opportunities, they get nationwide radio now, and also from the shows, artists have listened in and said, oh, we didn't even know this platform was available, and they've applied to be part of our shows, which you can do on savagepnp.com under the performance submissions.
Can you say that again, please?
It's
slower this time, because I might know a few that might just apply.
It's savagepnp.com, performance submissions. We are taking on 2026 submissions now, because we will be back with our showcases that essentially could get you management, bookings, touring opportunities. Like, we've got a healthy amount of case studies now to say this works. The madness.
Yeah.
The madness.
Of the crazy lady works.
Does it have a closing date?
No, it's always open, because we're always doing them.
Yeah.
And as well, because we do tours for artists, they have warm-up artists. So they, when we book a tour with them, whether it's with the label or with the artist direct, they have a look through that and see if they want someone to open it for them. We have like a whole system of it.
All right. Okay. So wait, you mentioned the label a couple of times. Is this a label that you're directly involved with? Yes.
So it's Scruff the Neck record label. It's a Manchester independent one, but it has won awards. Phenomenal in the indie scene. Like, every indie band across the UK will know Scruff the Neck, and they kind of like, I mean, I can't speak for them, but they've done so well. They've like kind of hit the roof with indie. Like, there's only so much more they can do. So they were kind of looking at different genres of music that they could see was really moving with a purpose and really creating a change within the scene. But like hip hop, rap, R&B, it's not something they had a passion for. And like we say,
but there's a space for it.
Yeah, there's a space for it, but they didn't have the passion for it. So I got chatting with Mark, who's the owner of Scruff the Neck, who's been a sensational mentor for me. And he was like, he monitored me for a bit, he kept his eye on me, see what I was doing. I went for a few meetings, I know I had to jump through a few hoops. And then, so basically, anytime there's an R&B, hip hop, rap, artist, Afro beats, that Scruff the Neck have kind of got on the radar, or I've got on the radar, we have a meeting and we work with them together.
Okay. On another one, do you think it's important to have a mentor of some sort?
Yeah.
Say more words.
Because that was the shortest I've ever spoken.
I know.
For someone who talks so much, I just went,
That's too brief. Like, whoa, no, gotta say more words.
Yeah, they only know what she means.
I have never done that in my life yet.
Yeah. To be fair, you said it with confidence.
Yeah. So I don't know why I did that. So yes, it's important to have a mentor, because unfortunately, the only way I feel you learn in the industry is to make mistakes. Because if you were just constantly doing well, I don't think you're growing enough, because there's no way you can level up without mistakes. So when you're making mistakes, it's the embarrassment factor. You're like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I've just done that. Does everyone know? Like, we're human. We all feel like that. So having someone like Mark that I can ring when I'm unsure about something before the mistake happens, and he guides me, or I can ring him after and be like, listen, Mark, I think I might have fucked up here.
Yeah, might have
and there's no judgment, because he's done it himself.
Right.
And the whole team at Scruff have been amazing. And I also think as well, within our collective, like, we all help each other. Like, I couldn't run the Source without Gaskin because he has one far better music choice, and we do a lot of road trips together, so we can both confirm that.
So you're the DJ in the car? Like,
no. She's still the DJ.
He just gets a little bit of ear trauma from what I put him through.
Yeah, pretty much.
Carpool karaoke. But yeah, so...
We have fun now.
Yeah, it's all about just... I know this sounds... some people say this is really disrespectful, but I don't think it is. So when you work with people, right, I think it's healthy to always see them as stepping stones to where you want to be, because they will be seeing me as a stepping stone. But as long as you do it respectfully, I don't think there's a problem with it.
No, it's... I completely agree in the sense of it's like you see something that you can get out of them, or even learn something. It doesn't have to be a stepping stone, like, I'm going to get over you to one-up you to do something else. But it's like, oh, you know what? You might actually help me get somewhere else if I work with you or associate with you.
Yeah, because, for example, I've worked with many people where I'm just transparent, like, this is where I want to be. And they're like, this is where I want to be. And it's like, well, actually, we can help each other and we level up together. So it's like, I'm your stepping stone, you're my stepping stone. And to be honest, that's how respect is built, friendship is built, loyalty is built, trust is built. Yeah. So find people that can be your stepping stones.
So what mistakes have you made or had with Gaskin? You mentioned mistakes that you learned from. Sorry, I know this.
Well, I'm very trigger happy on the radio, aren't I? I don't know why.
Because your relationship has just been interesting. Like when I was setting up, I was like looking up like, damn, did she say that? Damn. You're justifying the wall. Nothing to see here.
So, I don't know why. You know them kids that are like, should I press this button? Should I press this button? And then they press the button. I haven't grown out of that. So I don't know why. I'm very trigger happy. Gaskin really, like, he is steering the ship so it doesn't turn into Titanic. So it's like the love and respect that level. So that's probably my mistake.
Yeah, because I could have sworn, I think you mentioned that you pressed the button that you shouldn't have during
a song.
Did you?
Halfway through a song.
Halfway through a song. Really?
I was like...
Halfway through a song, and she goes, boop, and then the radio just starts going, oh, so it's now playing their playlist instead of me. So I'm just there like, oh.
I'm getting better. I am getting better. But I don't know why.
It's okay. It's okay.
You just have...
Yeah, but equally... You can come through.
Yeah.
I'll carry on talking once throughout.
Mistakes and hitting things you shouldn't.
Yes, but then there's also...
See what I mean? Gone.
I know, already distracted. Would you like a cup of tea?
But one thing that I would say, this isn't a mistake Gaskin does, this is something that I've only learned because I'm obviously this side. So when he's doing the showcases, I always say to Gaskin, so if I go over and he's like, something's not right, something's class, there's a wire. What I say to him, I say, Gaskin, as you're telling me, you're going to have to smile and we have to dance. Because even though we're going, there's no wire, this isn't working,
so you might panic.
But we're like, oh, where's that wire? Oh, it has crashed. But so everyone thinks.
If only she knew what it was like on the other side.
And like, just dance and sing as you're telling me all the problems, like that. But but that's only from, I've done shows with DJs before, and they don't realise they are behind the ice, and if they've got a face like thunder and no good energy, like, it looks terrible on the camera.
No, to be fair, I hear that in the sense of it's also down to how you actually approach people.
Yeah.
In the sense of if you approach people with some sort of respect, because how you word that very thing about no wrong wire or don't press that button, it could quickly just turn negative. If you said, 100%. Like, let me say, don't do that.
We have a great communication, like, when it comes to a problem. I just go, Savage.
Why are you doing that?
I think we've got a bit of a problem. She's like, what's going on?
I'm having a great time. What's happening?
I'm just telling it. So why are you listening?
Yeah, do you know what it is? Like, it's very rare that a problem can't be fixed, but you can't let anyone, especially artists, because artists are so in their feelings because they're about to showcase some of their most vulnerable work.
It is art form,
like, they've worked so hard on these tracks. A lot of music is therapy to artists.
Yes, exactly.
Can come from traumatic places. So they're coming with a whole different set of emotions that we're coming from to showcase their talent. So they can't know anything's wrong. So that's why we'll be losing our minds
In
with
the
a smile
bag.
and a two-step.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, like,
Literally with a smile and a two-step.
no, that's true, especially with the artists, because in some cases you might find that for them, well, we don't know how people read the universe, but some people might see certain things as a bad sign.
Yeah.
Or next thing they
so
get triggered.
true.
Next thing they get triggered. Next thing it's like
Yeah.
they're all in their mind, and then next thing they're all anxious. But like, go on.
No, honestly, what you've just said was perfect because I was trying to explain, right? We take artists on tours, like I said, and we took two female artists from Manchester to London last week.
They have names, right?
Yeah, Maya
Toxic, which it's okay. No, Maya says it right.
No, you know,
I like this. I like it. You knew that they needed names.
do you know what it was? It's because in my head I was thinking we took three, but it wasn't you with the Manchester DJ. I was like, I forgot someone. I was
no, don't worry. I got you.
I'll start again. Reload. We took two Manchester female artists and one Manchester DJ Gaskin from obviously Manchester to London last week.
Yeah.
And I said to him, I said, listen, the London crowd are different to the Manchester crowd. Manchester crowd, they're very energetic. They are very like reactive to what's going on stage. London are more stush. They will have their phone out recording you shazamming the tracks, but their face won't let you know. They're just more like a head bopping crowd.
Well, to be fair, like, sorry to interrupt, but
No,
I
don't
feel
worry.
like it's down to the north and south energy. The north and south energy is quite evident if you just walk into a train station.
Yes.
I'm
Absolutely.
just leave it there. If you know, you know. If you don't, then I mean,
Go find out. Go
find out.
But we have to pre-warn artists before we take them down. Like, listen, the
Really?
energy's going to be
Okay.
different because we've had artists come off stage like, they didn't like me, they didn't like me. I'm like, they did like you. And then we've had important people in the room, in the music scene, going up to these artists being like, you were incredible, we want to work with you, where's your contact details? So what we always try and do, so Gaskin is behind the artists, living La Vida Loca, doing all the things.
Dancing as a dancer. That's what you
Keeping
do.
everything moving. And I'm at the front and centre, as you've seen at shows, gassing people up because I want people to know. I say, if the promoter's not having a good time, how can the promoter expect
The people.
the
The
people
other
to be having a
people,
good time? So many promoters think they're really cool, standing in the back, nodding the head like, no, be at the front, be their number one fan, sing, dance.
100% agree with you now.
Yeah, that's why by the end of the night I'm knackered, aren't I? I'm shattered.
Yeah, just because.
Because I'm giving my all.
Literally. Even for me, it's a struggle. Like the London crowd was a struggle to even DJ to, because obviously, like, we can't tell whether they like it or not.
Yeah.
And plus, to be fair, the setup was a bit. Like, everyone was stood like to the left instead
Yeah.
So I can't see. So me, I just play
There was like little coves of
I
where
was just
people
playing
were congregating.
what I thought people would enjoy at that specific time.
But people were saying we love the DJ. Like, they just don't let
Their
it show.
approach to it.
Yeah, but all cities are different. Bristol was different.
Yeah, I was going to ask,
Liverpool.
like, from the DJ perspective, what's your favorite city and what's your least favorite? Let's just stick to
Favorite
the UK.
city
And least favourite.
and least favorite.
Yeah.
Oh, which city are you going to piss off today?
Hopefully all of them.
It's not you this time. Yeah.
That's quite a hard question, to be fair. I'm gonna do this a bit different. So weekend wise, I have to give it to Liverpool and Manchester, but at different times.
Right.
So Manchester, I would say, is a better city from, let's say, 12 till 1, 2, and then Liverpool, which I do a closing set in Liverpool, and you wouldn't expect this, but I don't finish work till 6 in the morning.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And it's rammed. And like.
But that's because you're a good DJ.
and
People
they-
wait for you.
Yeah, that too. But like,
that's a compliment. Yeah.
but from 4 till 6, you should be like, you're playing like music that's going down, bringing tempo down.
slowing it down.
No, I'm bringing things straight through the sky. These people, I'm seeing people bouncing. So yeah, like, and to be fair, energy is there.
Yeah.
In both cities, Liverpool and Manchester, whether you're doing like a networking event or you're just being a
intimate
club
or
DJ,
people,
like, it doesn't really matter. Like, the energy is there. Like, we did Spanish Caravan for the Wavy Rhythms. No, for Wavy Rhythms.
Oh, sorry.
And even that was like, we're in Liverpool, and that was a day event, and that was active.
Yeah.
You know what? Let me not say least favorite. Let me say trickier, because I feel like, okay, maybe I should ask you that question. Do you feed off the actual crowd, or are you just in your head and just enjoying your own set, and then they can come along if they want to enjoy the vibe with you, or it's like, yo, this is my set. If that makes sense?
Yeah, no, I get it. So I work a bit different. I don't know how other DJs work, but so my opening. So if I'm doing the whole night, if I'm opening and closing, my opening is my set. I'm going to introduce you to new music, mixed in with some of the stuff that you're going to know as well. So you don't just stand there going, oh, what's going on?
Yeah.
And then the mid part is, let me see who's bouncing in the crowd. Okay, you got a good reaction to this genre.
Okay.
Let me play a couple more songs,
okay.
and then throw in a little. And you go, what was
All
that?
right.
Okay, yeah. So the middle part's my part to be creative.
Yeah.
And then my ending is pretty much like, I'll throw in some dancehall, Afro beats, and some hip hop R&B, and we'll throw beats on different genres.
Okay. So like you don't essentially just stick to the set that you prepared, but which each song you're kind of reading the crowd.
Yeah.
And see, okay, no, maybe I need to tuck into this bag because they vibe into this one.
Yeah.
Sort of familiar. But then where do you kind of decide the line between commercial, underground, and maybe, I don't know what
That's
other...
a good question.
Like, I don't know what other genre to go to, but you know what I mean?
One thing for me, which I like with underground artists, is if they do a like a remix of a song. Like we have an artist that's just done a song, JRC, CH44 from Liverpool. He's just done a remix of What's Love. And obviously, got to do.
Yeah.
So obviously,
Look at you auditioning for a line.
No.
He just got a set, baby.
No, I got triggered. You know I don't. Next time I just stand there. Oh, sad. Okay, so guys,
just there with a tissue, like it's okay.
Just smile and two-step. If you learn anything from this, just smile and two-step.
Next is gonna be a therapy session for the crowd. So how are you two? Is everything okay at home? Oh yeah, sorry. Go on.
So like. That then makes my job a lot easier because I can not only play you melodic stuff that will throw you back into a memory, but I can also mix in something that's new and unheard of. So as long as you give me something I can be creative with, I can work with
So
anything.
you need feedback from the crowd essentially.
Yeah, not even feedback. Like just sometimes, like I'll throw it in there because I like the song. Like it's what I say to like DJs that are up and coming. Like play the music you like, a venue will find you.
Yeah.
Like, it may take some time, but a venue will find you.
Oh, interesting. If you're playing the music you like, then how does it sit with the DJ? Let me say you play the music you like, next thing you just see the dance floor just clear off.
You see, I've not had that experience yet, to be fair.
No, it's part in the scene.
Like, you know what I mean? I'm sure you've been to places where that has happened.
Of course, like, at the same time as playing music that you like, always have your ear to the ground. Like, you should know what songs are going to get people hyped. What songs people are going to know, when to play certain songs and when not to play certain songs. It's really important to read a crowd.
Yeah, I was going to
if
say,
you can't read a crowd,
it's
going to be a very hard life, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Can I just jump? I know it's your podcast. Am I allowed to ask a question?
Yeah.
You're auditioning for a set. I'm auditioning to be his co-host. There's a lot going on here, LinkedIn. So one thing it is about you, Gaskin, which I have noticed, and by no means this is a criticism, I'm actually more fascinated. A lot of DJs now, they do bedroom sets, which we've talked about. They do they're very content heavy, right? You're not the biggest geezer on content, are you? Like, you don't really like a camera.
No.
Shocking that is.
This is,
To be fair, I can see that you're drifting away from the actual frame.
That's like, which side do you want?
Put him beside.
But, because you, like we said, you have rocketed to your success. So being someone that isn't kind of going with the norm of being big on social media, do you think it's playing in your favour or against you? I'm really curious how you've managed it.
I'm curious. Honestly, to be fair, for me, I don't really have a good answer to that for the fact of I haven't done, like I've done bits and pieces of content, but like it's never been my drive to do content, like sit behind the phone and do this and do that. So I don't actually know that side of it.
Yeah.
Like,
so, okay, I think I get what you mean. It's like you in it for the love of the music,
like I
not
enjoy
necessarily the marketing of the music. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I enjoy like the work, putting the work in. Like I say, if you want to see what I do, come to a set. If you like it, like then you can come see me. Then you know where I am. Like I'll post where I am. That's about as far as I go. But other than that, you won't see me my mixes or stuff like that, which I've been told is important. But right now, I don't think it's that important because I'm doing okay for myself, to be fair.
No, absolutely. Do you know what? In the contracts we have with videographers, I do have, you need to take content of the DJ and we get them a raw file and we get him folders, and I've never seen him post it. We're getting.
No, I hear that, and I was actually gonna say, I know you don't like the camera, but come this way before you disappear from the frame.
It's me, you're scared of the crazy lady. Spent too much time with me today.
Not enough yet, not yet. Wait for the ride home now.
But like on your side, what happens when you actually bring an artist in and then they're playing a song you don't like? Can you just speak on championing the artist? Because I feel like energy is infectious.
Yes.
And I've seen in different places whereby the DJ is really good, but let me say the entourage is just being cool, sitting in the back.
Yeah.
That energy actually lingers into the room.
So there is a few things, right? So I say to people, like, I'll be completely honest, I'm not going to name names, don't ask me. There've been artists on my sets which I just don't like the music, but I can appreciate other people do, because music is such a personal preference.
Yeah, it's all about taste.
If I would not refuse someone off the lineup just because I don't say appreciate the music as much as someone else. I will appreciate everyone's art form regardless, but there have been people like that. When people are in the crowd acting stush or arrogant, like, I think people have got quite used to our shows now where they know that's not what to be expected. And I'm not going to lie, we've had people turn up for shows, I haven't liked their energy before they've even got in the door, and we've refused them entry. Because if everyone in there is having a good time, we don't want a few spoilers. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'd rather just
keep the energy high.
Yeah, send you home, and we all have a great time.
Literally.
Like that, I think it's just so important, and this is why I say, as promoters, you need to be front and center. You need to be treating every single artist you work with like you are the biggest fan. But another thing I will say is, one thing that really does great on me is, I get it's nervous, so I'm not here to massively criticise anyone, but when artists perform to the floor, I'm like, you know, when they've got the head down like that, I'm like, the floor hasn't paid to see you. People in the crowd have paid their good money, because everything's expensive nowadays. Even though they're only like £10 tickets, it's £10 they could be spending on electric food. You've got to be so grateful for the people that show up for you. Why are you performing at the floor?
Okay, so are those the little things that you look for when you're scouting for potential performers?
So I think in the submission form, there is, obviously we ask for the music, we ask for their Instagram to see how much they promote, and I'll get to that in a minute, but we also ask for a live performance footage because we want to see how you are on stage. Yeah.
Okay, so you said you're going to...
Go back to that, yeah. So we have to, when we do lineups, they're really well thought out and really well balanced. And the reason is, you can have a lot of talented people which just don't do the numbers because they have not mastered marketing, they've not mastered how to build a fan base, which isn't a criticism, but as a promoter, what I actually do for a job is strategic gambling, because I have to, literally it is...
You've seen it firsthand.
Yeah, I've got to pay artists, I've got to pay some artists, however many they are, however much they're paid, right? And what we do is we give a fee, but it grows the more tickets you sell. And some people really don't like this, but let me tell you why we do it. It's because venue hire, £200, videographer, £150 upwards, sound engineer sometimes can be around £150 to £200, DJs, £100 to £150, and then what else? Marketing. We have to pay all that. So our shows, right, can vary anywhere between an artist showcase. I'm not talking about a tour; they're a different level. Headline
That's
shows, they're different. An artist showcase, you're looking anywhere between like £600 to £1,000, right? Yeah. So if, as an artist, you can't even sell 10 tickets, which would give £100 towards, like, it is how you kind of like,
it is a gamble.
You struggle. And the best way I can describe it is the promotions, just think of it like boxing promotions. The way they design cards is how many bums they can get on seats, because these boxers are so controversial on the you know, they're like the press conferences, and when they're calling each other online, people get addicted to it. So we need to see what your engagement is like online to kind of see how many people you go through it. And also, guys, promoters talk. I cannot tell you, on a weekly basis, I will have promoters ringing my phone being like, we want to book this person, how many tickets do they sell? And I keep a log of everyone's sales, because I'm not going to see a promoter struggle. I'm a promoter myself, so I empathise with them. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So it's like you don't want to fall in the same trap that they...
No, because if we know as promoters, as a collective, if we need to sell X amount of tickets just to break even, just before we even feed ourselves, right? Yeah. So we know there's a number that we have to break even in ticket sales. So this is why we kind of say to artists, 10 breaks is even, 10 tickets. We've all tend to have 10 friends, family, fans. Yeah. 20, and that's when your commission starts from 10 as well, so you get paid your commission, and then 20 gives you your city swaps, and that's because that extra bit of money after we've covered all the expenses, we've paid you, we've fed ourselves, we keep a little bit of money behind.
Which is going to be fuel for the next one.
Fuel for you to go on tour, so you get your debut in a new city without costing yourself too much money.
All right, okay, that's pretty cool. Now bring it back to last week. Was it last week or the week before? What is your highlight at Hazel's show?
Well, I love Hazel. Hazel's just got such good energy and such a versatile voice. The noises,
the range is insane. I'm sorry, but like,
So this has been a whole series, right, of 3 artists. My 3 I'm going to put this on camera because I'm a gambler. I'm a strategic gambler. We know what you are. 3 artists I'm putting tip to blow for 2026. Molly J, HazelMak and Predo. I'm convinced they're going to blow next year.
I agree with that.
And you're not being biased or
No. Well, why do you think I want to work with them?
To be fair,
the thing is, they are going to blow with or without Savage PNP. I'm just smart enough to notice it and want in on it because I genuinely really believe in what they're doing as creatives. So I'll give you highlights from all of them. Firstly, HazelMak, just her range, the sounds that she creates are just so unique. Yeah. From the production to her vocals.
The stage presence is insane.
Her clothes. What a well-dressed woman. Always fabulous. So she's already well credited within the industry. Yeah. And we do have plans for 2026, which they're still under.
I kind of sprinkled earlier, but no, that's it.
Give me a few tequilas, I might tell you.
That's all it takes.
No. This is why I love him. He keeps me under wraps. When I talk to him, he's like,
we manage each other. We manage each other.
No. And then Molly J. Listen, I'm a lover girl. R&B was my thing when I was a kid, right? And R&B had its peak, died a death, and I personally don't think it's ever had the revival to the level that it used to be. I'm putting money, my gambling money, on because someone's going to end up like putting me through rehab after this.
It's looking that way.
Putting money on Molly J, bringing it back to life because we just need someone. And let me tell you now, she is the closest and.
You're about to make a big statement.
I am. Everyone get seat belted in. She is the closest, if not on par with Whitney Houston's vocals, and I'm saying it with absolute chest.
What is that, Whitney with or without the coke? No, I'm.
It's a bit of both.
To be fair, she sounded quite good on it, didn't
she? She did. Like, I mean, Whitney, she's a coach. I mean,
honestly, because listen. Go on my TikTok. It's not that active, my TikTok. I'm too old for TikTok. There's a video of Molly J singing a Mariah Carey song, Emotions. Mariah Carey is obviously a phenomenal singer, but Molly J sings with more heart. She's got more guts in the music. So yeah, I'm fully backing her.
Molly J's a golden nugget. Honestly, the golden nugget. Like as I was saying before about like.
Let me hear it from you. Actually, you manager. You're gonna be biased like me talking about Hazel and
Listen, I manage her because I know exactly how she's gonna be next year.
As I was saying before about like if you do tracks that are already known and you do a remix on it. Yeah. Well, you've already got a tune that everybody like a backing track that everybody already knows. Yeah. Now you've done something of your own spin.
You made it your own.
Oh, that's my playground. Now I can have as much fun as I want. You know what I mean?
Yeah, from a DJ perspective, I definitely see that.
Yeah, and she's captivating as well because she's not from Manchester. I've been working with her now I've managed her for 8 months, but I've worked with her for a year. She's already done 4 shows in Manchester. People turn up time and time again, and it's really hard to do a show in your own city, never mind somewhere else's. And then last, but absolutely by no means least, Predo. Now, if you are not locked in with Predo, he is going to help put Manchester on the map when it comes in terms of the music scene. The guy is a phenomenon. Like the way he is on stage, the way he is in the studio. Do you know what? The way he is in just meetings. He's one of the most gracious artists, respectable artists I've ever met. And that, like I said, don't let talent get you in room. Character can't keep you. Predo's got it all. Talent, character, style again.
And how did you find him?
Scruff of the neck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I had my eye on him already. Mark's had his eye on him. They met at an Apple Music talk because Mark was on the panel. They kind of got chatting. Prido expressed a few things that he would like to do. And Mark was like, I know just the woman for this. We had a meeting. And we've not had the EP launch as recording it now, but it doesn't go live till after.
Yeah.
So we can drop exclusively here that Prido will be going on tour in 2026. And I am just so excited because he deserves it. And in the meeting, he was like, I want a headline show in London. I want a drink sponsor. I want to work with the record label. And I want the Manchester Academy. And tick, 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 tick. So hopefully he's very happy with Savage PNP. And these things with the album launches, the reason why we are doing them for free is we want people to connect with them. Like, just come, just enjoy yourselves.
Not only that, but like connect with everyone.
With
yeah,
the audience.
everyone, yeah.
Even like within the crowd, you go, oh, you do videos. Oh, okay, I sing. Do you want to do a music video or something together?
Exactly that. Because and it's just like we've got the question and answers so people can get to know about the artist. You get to preview the new music before anyone else does, and obviously we'll have the big announcement. I want to see you all at the Blue Crocodile tour next year.
Okay, so Gaskin, what's your preference? Is it playing your own set or is it DJing for an artist? That you.
I asked him this the other day.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I enjoy doing both. Like, I don't have any negativity between either. Like, it gives me a new perspective on my job. Like, I can go this way, I can go this way, or I can do this way. You get me? I can do everything at once, which is fun for me because I like chaos.
Yeah. Okay, so which one is more chaotic since you like chaos?
That could also depend on the night, to be fair. So, say if, like, I'm doing my residencies, which is in a club, and they have like an event on. Obviously, I have no control over an event that's put on by somebody else.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just there to DJ, so they could want this doing and this doing, but sometimes that information doesn't get relayed to me.
Yeah.
Same thing goes. Same
promoters,
thing goes.
what are they like?
Same thing goes with artists. So like, they both have the cons and the pros. So
Yeah.
it's honestly it's an enjoyable time, and I enjoy the chaos. I literally live in chaos, so it means nothing to me.
Okay, no, this has been great. So, Savage, any advice for managers or / promoters? Or any advice that you'd give to yourself, having seen quite a bit?
Oh my gosh, what a good question.
I know that's why you asked it.
You're good at your job, buddy. You are good at your job. Advice. So I always say, do you know, it's so weird. I was actually at, it was like an after party for like a bit of a record label thing, and a guitarist from an indie band came and asked me what makes a good manager, and I said I can only speak for myself, and that's because there's going to be a lot of managers, but there's a lot of different humans within that and how they interact with people. And I always say is you have to find artists that you genuinely believe in, like. From the core thing you're going to make, because let me tell you, the first 6 to 12 months, you ain't making that much profit, if any, right? After that, obviously, the investment does tend to come back in. But you need to find artists and listen to them, because your end goal, so don't find an artist, let them tell you their end goal, and you as a manager try and change it, because they won't work as hard.
Oh, yeah.
It's like lock in with their end goal and be right, that's where you want to be. However, to get there, we need X, Y, and Z, and I'm going to manage you through all those processes. And along the ways, we're going to be ticking the boxes, I think, but I'm still going to get you to where you want to be.
We're still headed that way. There's going to be checkpoints.
Don't ever try and gear them away from their destiny, because I said this to you, didn't I? When we started working together, I said, just so you know, like, you're not exclusive to us. Any jobs that you want to do, you can go out and do. It's just you will always get first dibs on our jobs. Yeah. And not a lot of people do that. It's like, no, you only work for us, me.
Which then limits you.
Yeah, limits you. And that
puts you in a box that you don't,
it does.
Want to be in.
And also it's like, wait, do I actually want to be here?
Yeah.
Like, what if one day I wake up and want to do something different?
Yeah.
Like,
we know a few managers, promoters who really do box people so they can't work with other people. But I said to Gaskin, and we say this to it's like, Gaskin always wanted to be a DJ before he even knew Savage PNP was breathing. I've not made Gaskin a DJ, but we've seen each other as that stepping stone that we needed each other at the same time, and we've grown together.
Potential of growth if I associate or work with you. Yeah. Okay. So what's that advice?
There was a lot there, weren't there?
Yeah, it was essentially...
Listen to artists, respect their end goal, manage them along the way, really, really, truly believe in them. Don't waste anyone's time, because as an artist, I would say as an artist, time is more of the essence than it is a promoter. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense, yeah.
Like, artists sometimes, not always, I'm not being ageist, I'm old myself. Look, Gaskin said I had grey hair before.
Nonsense. Nonsense.
There's a T at the end of that word.
He said nonsense. He said grey hat, and because I'm a woman, I got really triggered and emotional.
Hey, whoa. It's accountability, I see. No.
Oh my goodness,
it's a wrap.
Yeah, it's getting chaotic.
Take it from the tape. Listen, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, but it's there.
It's staying there. It's staying there.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, I do feel a bit unwell after taking a bit of accountability. Anyway, moving swiftly on. What was I saying?
You were talking about like essentially listening to the artists and understand what they want, and then also working alongside them rather than dictating their direction.
So I'm not being ageist at this point. If you want to hate me on the comments, at me. But basically,
make sure you tag it up.
Tag me.
At Savage.
You can do both accounts. I'll get 2 notifications. Artists sometimes can have a lifespan. I know artists that have been turned away because they're seen as too old in the industry. Do I agree with it? No. A promoter, the older they are, the more contacts they have, the more knowledge they have, the more wisdom that they have. So what I'm trying to say is don't waste an artist's time, because I think as a promoter manager, your lifespan's actually longer. So they were my advice. And if you work with someone, they don't owe you everything.
No.
They owe you respect, they owe you loyalty, but like I say, I didn't make them artists, I didn't make Gaskin a DJ, that was on his own accord. We've just worked together to grow this, so let them do exactly what they want, because otherwise they're just going to resent you. No,
to be fair, you are right when it comes to artists, especially because with their work sometimes it's like, I'm not on the sound anymore. So it's like, okay, what do we do with this project? So it's like, you've got to move pronto to a certain extent while they're still sort of in the groove of the project. So I hear that. So,
and I know managers, say that with quote marks, who have managed people for 2 years and they've never had a headline show. I've known them manage certain people for 2 years and they've never had a headline show. I think, waste of time for everyone. You're just naming each other in your bios and you're not actually doing anything.
Yeah, I hear that. Okay, so we're about to close. What are you listening to? Okay, so
we
do
this. Here all night.
we could have. But so basically, we do this on the podcast whereby you just kind of share what you're listening to and why.
Music-wise.
Yeah, music-wise.
Asking first because I need more time to sing.
Yeah, what's
We were literally listening to what is it? She Said by Plan B in the car on the way home. What do you want about? You need more time. You said the other day your favorite artist was who? What's her name?
I actually don't remember this.
Her name.
I'm getting
You sent her a voice note.
No, she weren't my favourite artist. That was someone who... No, don't...
Your words were...
Do not put that on camera. You know what that was called? An NDA conversation. Basically, I told him something about when I was a little bit fucked at an after party and I ended up voice noting an artist with my 2 friends singing.
Alright, I didn't tell you the whole story. I just said...
Now you're just incriminating.
I basically, with me and my 2
provided all the evidence.
Me and my 2 friends, it was like 6 a.m. after warehouse project. We sent... do you remember Dido?
Dido,
we sent a voice note singing White Flag, and God, it was bad. It was actually like an eerie nursery rhyme, which that's never making the light of day.
How's now?
Right, no, the voice note isn't though.
Oh, right.
Unless Dido wants to expose me. At me, baby. But yeah, you say,
either way, you'll take
you say your favourite artist, because I just think of
it's just been like the song that's been on your head and kind of...
Favourite artist?
It doesn't have to be a favourite artist. It's like... Yeah, something that gets you feeling some type of way, positive, negative.
There's a lot, I'm not going to lie, because I listen to a lot of stuff every single day.
Okay, what song stood out?
To be fair, a song I've been listening to quite on the regular is probably You and I by Amiri, I think that's how you say his name. It's like a modernised dancehall, so it's like R&B type. You should give it a listen, it's actually quite good, to be fair.
Yeah. Okay, and why is that?
I don't know, Jay put me on a song, and I just thought like, it's got that like, you know what I said about the remix of like having an old school, so it's sampled, it's a sampled beat, and it just I was like, I like that one. That's my song for a couple of days or like a couple of weeks. It's been a good couple of months, I'm not gonna lie.
You're still on it.
I'm still on it, to be fair.
Okay.
Obviously, my favourite artists are all the artists that I work with, but for...
It's the composure.
No, I'm just going to be Switzerland. I'm going to be... I'm going to be neutral. Do you know who I actually love, right? And do you know why I love it? My mum loves her as well, and we actually go to her concerts together.
Actually, sorry, before you proceed, shout out to your mom. She was at Hazel's show, and your dad as well.
Yeah, they bought some clobber.
Yeah.
They're going to be the best dressed parents in Manchester, let me tell you.
Yeah, shout out to them.
My mum was having an email conversation.
Yeah.
She loves it. She actually loves it, bro. I'm waiting to get a number so she can send me Merry Christmas and that.
Honestly,
she probably would.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She's so cool.
She went to me, she's like, I've been emailing Nate. I was like, is this you telling me that I've got a new stepdad? I was like, what's going on? She was like, no, I'm just telling her I like his clothes.
It's evil.
No, it was business and yeah.
That's it. It was just business.
It was business, but she's cool people, so I'm not going to lie.
She is.
And actually, you know what? It actually stood out to me that your mom's was there, as in like supporting your adventures. I highly rate that.
Honestly,
like, it's quite cool.
Shout out Michelle and Mark Savage, giving government names, won't be giving addresses, don't worry. But they are literally, they are so supportive because they knew I really wanted to do this. They show up to every show. Like the ones in Manchester, every single show. They have a great time. They know the whole team.
I highly rate that,
yeah, honestly. But yeah, so my mum actually put me onto this artist. This was before she blew, right? And we've seen her in Birmingham, we've seen her in Manchester next week. It's Little Sims.
Little Sims is dope.
Really?
Yeah, honestly, me and my mum.
Your mum's hip then.
Yeah.
She up with the times. Oh, she can have my job if she wants.
Don't tempt her, you know what she's like. But yeah, thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for joining and thanks for your time because I mean like, thanks for having me actually because this is your stomping ground.
I mean, it's Solomon.
It's someone's stomping ground. We just come and stomp in it.
You just do the stomping. But no, it's been Savage and Gaskin. Thank you.
Of course. Yeah. Anytime.
Are you coming on Friday to Burritos?
Yes, I am. I feel like I can't say no now.
It's okay. You're behind the camera now. You can say no if you want.